It was a big week for the Taylor baseball team as they swept number 12 Indiana Tech here at Winter Holder Field. And one of the key cogs in those four wins is our athlete of the week, TJ Bass. TJ, you had the walk-off hit in game number one on Saturday. You had two home runs in game two. But before we get to all of that, we need to talk about all of the work you and your teammates did earlier in the week, clearing off 8 inches of snow from Winter Holder Field. How'd you guys get it done?
Just like everything, it was a team effort. Coach Wilburn was out there every day. A lot of guys just walking through snow, shoveling it off. Had some four-wheelers out there, loosening it up. But a lot of just team effort and making the field ready to go so we could play a doubleheader on Friday and Saturday.
Was it a driving force that you guys just really wanted to play at home? Was that kind of the driving force behind it? Because that's some pretty grueling work, and you guys were out there for some long hours
Oh,
clearing that
absolutely.
snow off.
Absolutely. After having 3 weekends where we're off on the road, it was always nice to play at home. Seeing the home crowd, it's just a blast to be able to play at home. And so, yeah, that was a huge driving factor and something we really look forward to every weekend.
Well, you guys, I mentioned you won all 4 games against Indiana Tech. You won the first 2 on Friday, and then it was a tight one there Saturday down to the bottom of the ninth inning. You step up with the bases loaded. You get the walk-off hit to win it. What's going through your mind when you're stepping up to the plate knowing that the next run that comes from is going to win the game for you guys?
Just stay short. Coach tells us all the time, don't give them strike one. They're gonna come right at you, and especially in that spot, bases loaded, no outs, tie game like that. I knew he was gonna come straight at me. So I just worked on getting straight to my B swing. It's something that Coach always talks to us about. Just staying short, staying up the middle, and it just happened. And it was a great team effort again, with a huge inning started off, and so just staying short, getting to the ball, and driving it the other way.
You had a big fist pump and a shoulder bump with Cade Vandermolen before the whole team comes onto the field. What's it like to see your whole team sprinting out towards you to celebrate there in between first and second base?
Man, I really don't have any words. Just seeing how well our team sticks together. Again, a tight game like that, to be able to walk it off against a great team like Indiana Tech, and just seeing everyone rush out. You hearing the roar of the crowd. It was just breathtaking, and just to see everyone coming at me with such excitement. But again, I can't do that without the help of my team. We had great pitching throughout the game, great team effort from our hitters. But yeah, just breathtaking. Not really a word to describe it.
And then a quick turnaround about 25 minutes as you guys went for that 4-game sweep against the 12th ranked team in the country. You guys start things off big, get a run in the bottom of the first, and then you get a home run, a 2-run shot there in the second. You follow up with a solo shot on the first pitch there in the fourth. That 2-run homer there in the second inning capped off a 5-run second for you guys. What was it like was it kind of a relief maybe to get those first 2 home runs off on your list and in the stat sheet for you this year?
It was early in the week. I talked with the coach. Swing was feeling good, just hadn't really hit my power stride. And he came up to me and talked to me earlier in the week during batting practice. He was like, TJ, this is your week. Your power usually comes in strides there. And so I believed in it. Start off with a rough week on Friday and just kept believing in myself. And my teammates did a great job just picking me up every at bat, coming and saying, you're on it. Just keep swinging. And just to be able to finally get those 2, and just seeing again my team just come out and just pick me up like that, it was a huge relief, and just a great team bonding experience to just have that under my belt.
For someone like myself that will never hit a ball ever in their entire life, in real life that far, when you hit it, do you know they're both of them were gone? Because those things got out of here quick and they went a pretty good distance.
Those 2 I did, yes. But it's a little nerve wracking just in case, something always happens. That first day, the wind was blowing in hard. And so it's nice to have it. But there are some times where, you get a little shaky just in case something happens, hits off the top of the fence. Probably don't look towards the third base coach's box just to see Coach Gould. But those 2, yes, I did. They felt good coming off the bat, had some great lift to them. Yeah.
I mentioned the first home run capped off a 5-run bottom of the second. Cade Vandermolen got that going with a 3 RBI double. He was just named the Crossroads League Hitter of the Week. Connor Crawford set up your heroics for you with a double in the bottom of the ninth in game one. What's it like to be part of such a dynamic and dominant offense at times, and one that is so deep, guys 1 through 9?
If you talk to our pitching staff this fall, they always talked about how difficult it was. I mean, you get through those first 4 guys, and you almost think you'd have kind of relief facing towards the middle of the bottom of the lineup. But with our lineup, I mean, we always have guys that are willing to hit and be able to drive balls in gaps. Not everyone's a power guy, but coach always talks about each individual player has their own strengths. And just to see the guys put it together like that just goes to show how dangerous our lineup can be. We got, again, Vandy had a great weekend. Connor came up with some huge hits to really set up our offense in game 3 and 4. And so just as a pitching side of it, I mean, it's tough to face our lineup. And again, if you ask any of our pitchers, they struggle with it all fall, and just we're amazed with how deep our lineup is and how much of a struggle it is to get through all 1 through 9. Even guys who aren't really playing, I mean, they came up big in huge spots this weekend too. And so just really every one of our hitters has a lot of their strengths.
TJ, congrats on a great week. Best of luck as you and the boys open up Crossroads League play here with 4 games against Goshen this weekend.
Thank you very much.
That is TJ Bass, this week's TU Athlete of the Week. For more information on Taylor baseball, just log on to TaylorTrojans.com.